Good morning, everyone. Great. So this morning I'll be talking about your personal philosophy versus your sales results. Your personal philosophy versus your sales results. One of the mentors, online mentors I like listening to is Jim Rohn, and he says this, that your income is not dependent on the economy or the company you work for or your background or your circumstance. It is dependent on what? Your personal philosophy. Your income does not depend on the economy, the company you work for, your background or situation, but on your personal philosophy, which means the way you look at life or the way you respond to life or what do you think about life. If we bring it home and we look at the people selling more there, sitting among us, you will observe that apart from them just making sales, they have they have given themselves stronger reasons why they should make sales beyond what is happening around or beyond what they say. Currency is high now, circumstances are not good, sales is low, people don't have money in the country. That is not their business. They are moved by something inwards. From my own observation, most of the persons here that make sales more are either married, they have children, or they are looking to get married, they are about to get married, so maybe they are gathering wedding money. But that's just an observation. You still have to find the stronger reasons. I know all of us here have dreams and aspirations, right? We have things that we're looking up to, but how strong are those things that you desire? How strong are they? So let me give a clear example. One of Nigeria's very great sales coach, Iyori, he gave a story how he became a sales coach. That he started working with a company that sold, I can't remember what they were selling, and they gave him a target of closing 20 high net worth individuals in 1 month. You can imagine. And in the first month, he did not make, okay, he closed one. And what they do is every Monday, just as we come here, they will ask you, what did you do, how many sales did you close? The following month they told him that if he does not meet his targets, he's not going to continue at the job, right? But there was a guy among them in that place that closes 20 high net worth individuals every month. So you have to meet the guy, that what does he do, what changes can he make to get better at sales. So the guy said, does he believe he can close 20 high net worth individuals? That's the first question. Do you believe that you can close? There's a different thing for you taking action or you desiring something and you believing that you can do it, because it's that belief that will make matter. I usually observe people very well. Matter 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, ma we just release, she's still on call, she believes she can close. You can see the way we did cold call here yesterday. There was nothing I will tell her that will make her back down. She will find another way to come back at me, reason me that she has that belief that she can close this deal, or she has the belief that I can pay for that property. So the question is, do you believe that you can make sales even today, even this week? The reason I'm asking that question is, if you don't, no matter the action you take, because you don't believe it, the results will be going away from you. So how can you make your belief stronger? They say faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing, right? Whatever you desire, there should be something that reminds you of it every single day. There should be something. I talked about married people. Once they go home, they see their kids, they see their family. That's enough reminder. Yours could be something you just write somewhere that you see every time. Yours could be your mom, that you want to move her to a better place, or you want to build a new house for them. You can, or you just want to become an investor and start owning properties. But it has to be a strong reason. So I have looked at, it's the same target I set that I'm still working on, which is 100 million in sales. And I'm telling you that before this year ends, I will exceed that target. yes, it's a prayer at the same time. It's not a prayer because I've written out everything I have to do. There are so much. I'm looking like how will I be able to keep up with all the other office responsibilities? But they say if there is a will, there is a way, right? If you want it bad enough, you will find a way. If you don't want it bad enough, you will give an excuse. I don't know if you are getting the communication. So I want us to do two things as we go back to start our work today. Number one is, what is that thing that you really really want? This year I'm going to drive a car. This year I tell myself this every day. This year I'm going for the next trip. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I will keep putting out my best. It's not enough to just write those things. That's number one. Once you are clear with what you want, you also have to be clear with the actions you have to take every day. It's not actions that you throw is a mud to the wall, and then the next day it does not stick. Then the next day you don't throw it, and that day again you say, this is not working, let me try it again. It has to be actions that you have to take every single day. So mine is, there is no day that should pass without me talking about property on social media. There is no day that should pass without me talking about property on social media. There is no day that should pass without me calling someone to tell them about our offers. There should be no day that should pass without me trying to close a deal. And when I'm calling someone, I'm calling with the mindset that you can pay, you can buy this property now. They will tell you, call me back later. I will set that reminder and call them back at that same time. Another thing I observe is, I'm saying from my own experience, I'm human, let me use that word. They will say, call me 8:30. At that point of 8:30, you can be very stressed and very tired. So that is where the reason why you want what you want comes into play. If it is not strong enough, you will not call them that time. But if it is strong enough, you will push yourself to make that call, to reach out to that person regardless. And trust me, when they see that you are keeping to your word, they trust you more to want to do business with you. I don't know if I'm communicating this morning. So we should go back to our drawing board. Number one, what is it that we want? Number two, what are the things that we intend to do to get what we want? They say everybody hopes, right? Everybody hopes that things will get better. Everybody hopes that one day, someday, they will get what they want. But they say the future does not depend on hope. What does it depend on? It depends on your plan. The future does not depend on hope. Your sales result does not depend on hope that client will buy. It depends on your plan of getting that client to buy. So you don't know how to make sales call. What effort are you putting to learn sales consistently? Every day I try to watch, even if it's 5 minutes, 7 minutes sales video. What plan do you have in place? I don't know if I communicated anything. So finally, why you want what you want. Let me just summarize. Number one, what is it you really want that before this, for some of us, before this year ends, some of us it could be before this month end, some of us it could be before this week end, some of us it could be before today end. What is it that you want? Are we getting it? If, for example, I end with this example, God forbid, someone that is very very close to you is on a dying bed. It will not happen to any of us in Jesus' name. And there is money needed for operation. There is no way that you will not get that money. You will find every way to make sure you get that money. We should put that kind of pressure. We should not wait for such circumstances to happen. We should put that kind of pressure on ourselves to push us to increase our goals. And as we do so, those sales will come in. As we do so, our results will increase. Thank you very much. I'm not sure there's any question for this one.